Hi, this is Donna Salmon, and I'm going to tell you about the moment I fell in love with Richie Salmon. It's a beautiful, sweet story. He's my soulmate, my partner, my husband, my lover, my best friend. I only found him later in life. We're seniors now. I'm actually 62, and so is he. We reconnected when we were 56, after not seeing each other for over 40 years. So here goes. First time I met Richie, we were in first grade at St. Pancras Grammar School. Friendship evolved because our mothers, who were both named Florence, along with another woman named Florence, became fast and furious friends, so we got to spend a lot of time together. We even had a lot of our parties together as children. Actually, when we reconnected, Richie remembered what I was wearing at my confirmation party, and I did find a picture of it, which I will be sending also. So here's my version. I'm sure Richie's is going to be a little different. We went to grammar school together, hung out till we were about 16, and then we decided to go separate ways. Richie was the real cool guy, the guy everybody wanted, the real sports guy, real jock, where I was just very, very timid and shy, geeky and skinny, and couldn't seem to get anywhere with the boys in Glendale. So I moved on to Ridgewood, where I found this really cool guy and stayed there for many years. Eventually married someone from Ridgewood. We were married for 30 years. He passed away in 2008, but he did leave me with two beautiful children, and now I have two great, wonderful, wonderful grandchildren, plus one I inherited through Richie, so I am the grandmother of three. How do we get back together? This is a great story. A friend of ours, a mutual friend who lives on the West Coast, was doing a grammar school reunion for St. Pancras class of 1968. So she told me, "Do you remember Richie Salmon?" And I said, "Of course, everybody knew Richie." And she said, "He's on Facebook, why don't you friend him?" Which I did. So he accepted right away, and we just started chatting and reminiscing and just had a wonderful rapport. I also had a Facebook page set up for my little dog, Lulu, who we just lost last year, because I used her because I was playing games and needed opposing players. So anyway, with all our chatter back and forth, I got to really know him even better than I did before, and then he asked if he could call me. So we got on the phone one night and spoke into the wee hours of the night, and the next day he told me because of that he upped his phone plan. Not long thereafter, I saw a sweet post he made on Facebook. It was sad. It was about missing someone in heaven, and I said, "Richie, who is that you're missing in heaven?" And he said, "My wife." And I said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Did you know I am a widow also?" And he said, "Yes, I did. I just was waiting for you to tell me." So we kept chatting back and forth, and then one day a message was sent to Lulu, and the message was, "Is your mommy free?" And Lulu said, "Go for it." And he did. So we made plans to meet for lunch. He picked me up, took a walk. I scared the hell out of him because I fainted. I guess it was nerves, but I recovered. We had a wonderful time. At the end of this great, 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 great day, he grabbed me and gave me the most passionate kiss, and I was like taken off guard. I have never allowed this on a first date, so which I thought I was on at the time, but I did with him, and it felt so good. And that was the moment I knew, this guy's for me, and he's not getting away. He went home, came back a few days later, same scenario, same kiss, went home. So here I am thinking I'm getting into this wonderful relationship. And then one day he told me, "You know, we're not dating, we're just friends." And I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "If you have a lunch date with one of your guy friends, are you going to kiss them the way you kissed me?" And he didn't really say anything. But we still continue to see one another. I did confide in my dearest friend, and she said, "He's in a relationship, he just doesn't know it yet." And I believe that to be true. So as time went on, things evolved. So eventually it did become a relationship. And we have some really funny, even some very risque moments we could share if you would like. He might even share some of them on his message. I'm not sure what he is going to say, but I have a story regarding him being in the airport, and maybe he's going to tell you about it, or maybe not. But we are so happy to be together that we vowed that we are never growing up. We are both 62 now, and we live every day like it's our last. We look for simple pleasures, fun, and anything that brings laughter. He's just remarkable. Last year we decided to finally get married. Last year in November 7th, we combined my family and his family, and we have the most beautiful combined family in the world. And it's the most wonderful thing that ever happened to me. I have never loved like this, never had anybody that cared for me, had my back, no matter what, would be behind me. He's so funny. All we do is laugh and have fun. I hope you like my story. There are so many more things I'd love to share, but I don't want to make it too long. Now I'm going to have Richie send a recording, and we will send pictures and hope we hear from you. Thank you.